Life. Why are we living? What is the meaning? Why are we existing? How are we existing? These are the questions I ask myself at 4 in the morning and cannot find a proper answer to. But hey, at least our lives are real, right? I mean, our reality is real, right? Well, we don't know, technically. Hi, nama Erdene. We are starting a search, and I'm helping you have an existential crisis. An existential crisis is also known as an existential dread, are moments when individuals question whether their lives have meaning, purpose, or value, and negatively impacted by the contemplation. These are all based off of videos I watch at the dining table or in bed at night. Okay, let's go. When I first heard of the theory, I thought it was insane, but that was the whole point. The question is, what if we are living in a simulated reality? It's crazy, but we can't really prove that this is wrong, can we? But it doesn't mean it's right too. We cannot exactly prove anything about reality. So what is simulation theory? The simulation hypothesis, or the simulation theory, is the proposal that all reality, including the Earth and the rest of the universe, could in fact be in artificial simulation, such as a computer simulation. That was the definition given to me by Google and Wikipedia. Some of you might have seen the movie The Matrix or The Truman Show. Personally, I have never watched both of these movies. Like, ever just watched it on screen, just put it on Netflix or something. But I've watched video essays based on the movies. For those who haven't watched The Matrix or The Truman Show, I should summarize what happens in it. In The Matrix, our main protagonist, Neo, has been offered the choice between a red pill and a blue pill by the rebel leader Morpheus. The blue pill represents an uncertain future. It will free him from the enslaving control of the machine-generated dream world and allow him to escape into the real world, but living the truth of reality is harsher and more difficult. On the other hand, the blue pill represents a beautiful prison. It will lead back to ignorance, living in confined comfort, without want or fear within the simulated reality of the Matrix. The Truman Show is based off a man called Truman Burbank, who is a cheerful and unsuspecting star of, well, The Truman Show, a reality television program that is filmed through thousands of hidden cameras 24 hours a day and broadcasted to a worldwide audience ever since the day Truman was born. Later on in the movie, Truman discovered his fake reality and decides to escape. As he walked to the nearby staircase leading to an exit door, Christoph speaks directly to Truman through a speaker system and tried to persuade him to stay, claiming there is no more truth in the real world than his artificial one, where he would have nothing to fear. After a moment of reflection, Truman says his catchphrase and bows to his audience and exits.
With me. Talk to me. Say something. Well, say something, goddammit! You're on television! You're live to the whole world!
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Yeah.
These two movies have a happy ending, quote unquote happy ending. But to me, an overthinking 15-year-old, I've never found these happy endings as happy. And a group of people don't see this as a happy ending too. Why? Well, we can't really have nice things, can we? The thing is, how would we know if this is a happy ending? We can't exactly prove that they are in the real world. It's been said that they are in the real world, but we can't really tell. In our lives, if we escape this simulation somehow, some way, and manage to get to the quote-unquote real world, we don't know if that is a simulation too. We can be inside a simulation, inside a simulation, inside a simulation, inside a simulation, and so on. Infinite possibilities, and even if we are the real world, we cannot tell. The founder of Tesla and SpaceX, Mr. Elon Musk, said on an interview on Joe Rogan's podcast, if you assume any rate of improvement at all, then games will be indistinguishable from reality, or civilization will end. One of those two things will occur. Therefore, we are most likely in a simulation because we exist.
If you assume any rate of improvement at all, then games will be indistinguishable from reality. Or civilization will end. One of those two things will occur.
The origins of this theory is based off a long philosophical, scientific history to the underlying thesis that reality is an illusion. This skeptical hypothesis can be traced back to antiquity, for example, to the butterfly dream of, I can't pronounce his name, so I'll insert his name on the screen, or the Indian philosophy of Maya, or in the ancient Greek philosophy, Anaxarchus and Monimus likened existing things to a scene painting and supposed them to resemble the impressions experienced in sleep or madness. Technology is improving every day, and it's happening quite fast. We are at the point that simulating a large world through our technology. Video games is another topic. Games have evolved since the day of Pong. So much that the games look like the real world, even better than our world on our screens. And humanity has developed a way to create life in a simulation. But don't get me wrong, we are far from creating actual life in a simulation. But if we are in a simulation, that means the pre-human people have already created this world. Virtual reality is a simulated experience that can be similar to or completely different from the real world. Applications of virtual reality include entertainment, for example, video games, education, medical or military training, and business, and for online meetings. Other distinct types of VR style technology include augmented reality and mixed reality, sometimes referred to as extended reality or XR. In virtual reality, we can move around and interact with non-existent objects in real life. We can't feel the things we're touching that are in the simulation inside the headsets. Currently, standard virtual reality systems use either brutal reality headsets or multi-projected environments to generate realistic images, sounds, and other sensations that simulate a user's physical presence in a virtual environment. The fascinating future of VR was shown in the Steven Spielberg film Ready Player One. In the movie, our characters, the entire world has left their lives to spend their money on the games in VR. It evolved to a point that the humans can feel the pain wearing some kind of suit. Well, it's shown in the movie that it's very scary, of course, but we haven't developed a suit like that. We haven't developed a suit that can feel pain, pleasure, or any sense of touch, right? That is what I thought before finding out about the Teslasuit. The Teslasuit is a hectic body, the feedback platform for virtual and augmented reality. It can transfer sensation from VR to a human body through electric impulses controlled by a mini computer with an advanced motion capture system on board. So we have developed a haptic suit. Well, at least we have a headset to remind us that we are in a virtual world. But we might develop a contact lens or wear something that can fit into your eye, that can transfer you into the real world. With this level of technology and this rapidly increasing technology, you might be able to develop it. I'm not a big tech guy, I'm not an Indian tech support or a big physician. I'm not even a genius. I'm bad at math. But when I'm here in bed at 3 a.m. watching videos or just thinking about these things, it just scares me. It's actually really terrifying. Damn. I just made a whole video, made a whole script to win a chocolate milk argument. Anyways, even if we are in simulation, at least we have our boy, Astley.